G'day, Charlie Wynn here from Orchard Coaching. So this morning I just want to talk about the step-by-step guide to starting your journey with a leadership coach and what does it take and what might you need to do. Well, the first one is to just have a conversation with someone like a leadership coach or with some people in your inner circle that may be allowing you to have conversations to understand that there are some spaces within your leadership that you may need to evolve and develop. And once you become a little aware that there could be a significant improvement in that space, then maybe it's having a conversation with a leadership coach like myself. And having that conversation, understanding one, what we're like as a person and what maybe some sessions together may look like, and to understand maybe some of the tools and approaches that we might bring. And after the conversation, what I recommend is that you actually have a session which has no commitment or expectation to the other end of that session, apart from just going in with an open mind. And in that session, you can spend some time ultimately understanding the relationship that may develop over time with that leadership coach. And I can tell you the leadership coach will be doing the same thing to check whether you have the openness and the commitment to wanting to engage with a leadership coach. So once you've then had a session without commitment and you then reflect and decide whether you want to then move forward, what the coach will probably ask you at that point is to commit to a certain amount of time, maybe 3 months, to work with that coach. And leading into the first session, the coach might send you an agreement or might at least ask you to commit to a few things, not only the schedule, but coming in with an open mind and ensuring that you may need to also do some assessments and be very open and honest and be prepared to evolve and develop and become a bit more self-aware. Not just a bit. Over time, we'll become a lot more self-aware of who you are, what is your life's purpose, and what is the purpose of the business that you're trying to lead or within the context of the business that you are leading itself. Then there's that key point where there's a discussion around what are the outcomes that you want. And once you decide and agree on what those outcomes are, then setting some goals that you want from, let's say, that 3-month engagement with that leadership coach, if that's what the agreement is. And once you have those goals and alignment, which maybe you might need to do with a board or maybe with a executive or necessarily with a co-founder as well. Maybe there's alignment needed there as well to ensure that the leadership is developed in the spaces that are best needed for the business within your context. So there's a fair number of steps. However, the coach would lead you through them each of them and will allow you at each point in time to provide the feedback, and the coach should adjust as needed to ensure that you're getting the most and you're developing and becoming much more of the leader that you'd like to be. Hopefully that's helped today. Cheers, Charlie, Orchard Coaching.